keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me nope. Oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me
go. Original drama cast. Oh yeah. Dig a low, barely dare. John Bon Zombie. I got Verse and Lynn, and we're gonna watch
Verse on the damn title card.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Well, what's your name's on here? Because I didn't fucking remember to put it in. Dini's not here to nag me. Nag.
Remember the Patreons last time.
Oh yeah, we gotta do the new Patreon thing. Whatever. If you, what is he, over 20? Yeah, that's what we said, right?
I'm glad you reminded him right now as we're like fucking live, you idiot.
Nah, it's all right. It's all right. He's not full time. He's just getting here. You can't yell at him yet. We got a whole different vibe going now. Yeah, but you're not like I don't know. It's not. It was a little more disciplined. You know what it is? He's used to yelling at Vault fucking up. But I'm kind of like, these guys are like, it's just a looser situation. It's not a. I'm not gonna yell at them if it's just like people doing me a favor.
Dude, the looser you get, the inside of me gets so infuriated. Which I'm glad you're doing it for fun. It just does. I'm just that way. That's just how I am.
Terrible sentence to say. You just said. I should go back and clip that.
All right.
Pause. I don't remember what I said.
Everybody that's
talk
over
about your loose insides, man.
We'll do. Everybody gets red if they're doing 10 a month. But anybody doing over 10, Oprag and Nesquik. Thanks so much. Nesquik doing a mad amount of money, and I do appreciate him very much. But we'll read you out in the beginning every time. Thank God Verse is here. Otherwise, this would have been a shit show. How do you know? Why do you say that? I hate Core is here. I hate you, Core.
Core, go fuck yourself.
I wish Core was there or far away. Why would it be?
Core's right though, probably.
Core's over there. Is that which Core? That is Core
Master.
Oh, fuck.
He has like 4 fucking accounts. He's gay. I don't know why he keeps switching between accounts like a fucking idiot.
I'm a ninja online. I'm an online ninja.
Dude, I know. He's like stealth. Look at his profile picture. It's like stealth, blank, the note.
Dipshit.
Undercover. Incognito.
So, I don't know. 30 minutes, Willie Mack saying Candace Owens is crazy. Did I say that? No, I'm going to no. No. The thing I told you before, we'll keep that secret.
This is the internet. I've accepted that nothing is
good. Let's do Willie Mack, and then we'll do Willie Mack and do news.
Sacred, and that everything is going to be debated. I'm certainly not the joke police, but Candace Owens, who has marketed herself as Charlie Kirk's best friend, has done nothing but grifted his murder. Within 24 hours after he passed away, she posted, "To my friend Charlie Kirk," and she'd end the video saying she feels hurt.
Oh, she's cute. I don't care if she's a. Hey, you know, I saw a video of Tim Pool, and I don't know. It could have come off another. It came off this way as me, scoffing at Jordan Peterson, calling her a parasitic psychopath. Like Tim's like, Jordan Peterson. You know what he sounded like? Augie when he talks about me. Oh, he's really unhinged this time. How things have changed. She's actually accused. She's actually wink wink. Tim Pool had something to do with Charlie Kirk's murder.
A lot of pain right now, and I love you, Charlie, and I'll see.
In hindsight, well, she's trying to will those tears out. In hindsight, this seems like everybody's really emotional at that time. No, I'm not. I would say in hindsight, this being like, she's a total fucking parasitic psychopath. You're right.
When I'll see you. I love you very much.
This went on to be our most popular live stream ever. This will lead to the next 3 months being
7 million on a live stream. Do you see that?
Christ.
I know. I was looking at her page when
Yeah.
I can't remember who was talking about her.
Oh man.
You know what? Maybe it was Dick and Vito, but they're like on a day or two in a stream, she'll get like 3 million or something. It's fucking insane. She just goes live and says insane fucking conspiracy shit, and then goes to sleep, and then does it again, and just gets millions of views saying the most crazy shit.
Blush doing this.
Yeah.
7 million.
7 million. Well, the thing is about her, it must have been the money because she was like,
dude, it has to be. I would be streaming lies.
I hear people saying
many
she's
views
stupid.
a day from a stream.
I hear people saying she's stupid, and I don't believe that. I'm sorry.
Maliciously.
Yeah, that she is not dumb. That woman is not stupid. In fact, it actually makes her kind of worse in a way. But there were signs. I can't say I picked up on any of them. There was the Andy Worski thing, and Rogan smelled a rat with her too, if you remember. And then 6 months ago, although it was a little more clear cut because she started taking crazy shit about Jews and fighting with her boss, although he didn't help matters much. Shapiro, with the way he handled it. And but you could kind of see by the time Jordan Peterson got to her, it's like, yeah, I guess why I say that. She's probably not a psychopath, and scoff at it like Tim Pool did. But I do. I don't even think it's. Some woman suggests it was a biological imbalance.
You actually don't need to interact with your people.
It's like, let's see you back. Good to be back.
Glad to see
Feels like I'm back in the service. Yeah, thanks. Back in the service. Yeah, is that what she does too? She says everybody's a Mossad or everybody's a Jew? Is that what she does?
Jews on the walls.
Well, come to think of it, Willie Mack's wife is Jewish. I don't say anything, but
full of nonstop
Think
live
about it this way: if they can be in the tunnels, why can't they be in the walls?
Yeah, it was a good point.
That is a good point.
I talked to Willie. I talked to Willie over the weekend, and he told me this is coming out, or just a couple of days ago. And he told me it was coming out, and I said, I hope that you get just a good reaction. Oh wow, the views weren't really there for this one, only 58K. So, yeah, I don't think there'll be a Candace Owens. I don't think there'll be a Candace Owens 3. Wink, wink. So it's back to Hassan.
Back to Hassan.
Back to Hassan. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like
I
don't know. There's really she doesn't respond to anything, so it doesn't doesn't fan anything. Well, and like the people that aren't retarded and believing the streams that she's doing, like know she's like a complete fucking moron.
Mm-hmm.
She's always been a grifter,
Yeah, she's always been a grifter. Well, now especially you can say that.
At least if he covers Hassan, he'll
Hassan might respond. He'll throw people with. He'll try. See Saddam Hassan. He does things that YouTubers do that don't work. That just cause a Streisand effect, right? And that's like Willie's become, I think, a pretty rich man because Hassan is a moron, and he's a moron with a big platform. So he tries all like the tricks, Candace is either smart enough or doesn't give a shit. Because how cool,
that's the thing,
how awesome, hold on, how awesome would it be if she starts talking about his Jewy wife?
Dude,
how great. That's totally great. And I talked to him about it. I said, wouldn't that be great? And he said, yes. Yes.
No, she's way too trained for that. I don't think she'd do that.
No, I know. She probably wouldn't do that. But
she keeps
She said some wild stuff about Jews, though. She said some wild shit about Jews.
That's the thing, though, Tommy, is like Hassan streams for 10 hours a day and says insane shit. So no one like you or me are ever going to keep up with it and like follow this shit or whatever and see Hassan's responses or whatever.
Yeah.
So watching a Willie video makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 2-minute synopsis, like just scrolling down Candace Owens' page. I know she's fucking insane. I don't need to know anymore. You know what I mean? There's nothing to prove. Right. Like, she's fucking psycho. I don't need to watch. I mean, I like Willie, but I didn't click this video when it was in my notification. I was like, oh, Tommy's probably going to cover this. That's all I I don't need to see Candace being proven to be evil, evil or like malicious when you can just see it from the surface.
Tommy's cuckoo for Coco. Yeah, kind of. I always found her very attractive. I think she's beautiful. But no, I don't think I could even be her friend at this point.
Coming up with baseless conspiracy theories about who killed Charlie. First, it was that people at Charlie Kirk's own company, Turning Point, betrayed him.
Like I alluded to last week, and which I will double down on now.
I believe that people within that company betrayed Charlie.
Now, what's there evidence of this? Well, it's that she saw it in a dream. I'm serious. It's that stupid.
You actually don't need to interact with real people ever.
Stangle, this is my replacement
Stangele
shit show.
donated $5. This is my replacement shit. This show really went downhill. Also, where is Crimson
Who's
Studios?
that? Stag, I haven't talked to that guy in almost a decade. And he hosted like 2 shows. I know that's a deep cut. Whoever made that donation, probably Core, yeah.
Like I just said, had a vivid dream this weekend, and Charlie came to me and he told me that he was betrayed. And so for me,
why did he tell you who?
You know what's crazy though? Dude, why did he come down of all people to talk to you instead of his wife?
I like the Feds.
No, my wife.
Somebody who could do something about it.
My wife doesn't have the
Charlie,
megaphone.
You can visit one individual on the surface. Charlie. Like walks past his wife and kids.
Yeah.
Candace.
I mean, I guess you have your reasons. I don't know, man.
Dude.
Maybe you always wanted to see Candace.
It's just there's no way.
Yeah, it's too funny.
And she's saying it with a straight face, which makes it really funny. Yeah. Like unintentionally really funny. She's like,
Charlie came to me in a dream.
Like, this is all you need to watch. Click off the video. We know. It's done.
What I find very strange. Post, I want to say, like when she was with Prager University. You know, I think about all the Jews that helped her. That's always weird.
Prager you actually don't need to interact with real people ever.
Charlie Kirk, man, shut this bitch.
Charlie_Kirk donated $5. Man,
thank you, Charlie.
Shut this bitch up.
I wish I could. Maybe you can.
Clarity.
Stop messing with her in her dreams. I know you think it's funny, but stop entering her dreams. She's got a picture of herself on her own computer. No, but I honestly think she wouldn't have dreamed of saying something. I know she's always been religious, but she never would have dreamed of saying something like, "This person came to me," because she would have laughed out of the room.
You don't have to believe that, but I do believe that. It was the immediate sense I got, actually. And
interesting, she says, "I believe that."
Proof. You don't have to believe me. I believe me.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
I don't know who exactly it is that betrayed him, but I also felt in the dream that it is soon going to be revealed, that it's actually inevitable that it is going to be revealed, that there is nothing and no one that is going to stop the truth from coming out, and it is going to have international consequences.
Yeah!
Take that to the bank.
But do you remember when Charlie Kirk got murdered, there was this, like, when we covered Tom's video, which is still the best video on the whole thing, the first one. And there was a bunch of people in my chat. He goes, "This isn't giving us any information." And it was a bunch of people that wanted to be told that there was some kind of grand conspiracy, which there's no evidence of. And you could see them getting more and more frustrated in the chat as time went on. It was very strange.
Quote me on that.
Yeah, we're still waiting on that. This is all based off of her womanly intuition.
Women tend to have a stronger intuition about people, I would say.
Then suddenly everyone is involved. The U.S. federal government is covering it up.
If you were going to bring me to the argument that this truly was a miracle, it probably would not be in the midst of a circumstance where the feds are lying. Right, that is like not now, right?
Israel is involved because Ben Shapiro said Candace should be condemned. Ben only cares about Israel's interests, so Israel is involved. Then it's France.
I can tell you the feds are not doing that because I was the one who said I had the information about the French Foreign Legion being on the ground the day that Charlie was assassinated, and the feds have not reached out to me.
It's because you're crazy. She blames France partially because
French Foreign Legion was on the ground illegally.
He thinks the first lady has a penis.
And I think you
Brigitte Macron has a penis. I really want you to know that.
Brigitte Macron does not have a penis.
See, is this mental illness, or is this I'm in it for the money, bitches?
I think it's becoming more mental illness.
She's just in the phase where she's saying things as fast as possible, and just getting it out and just raking it in.
Yeah, I know, but it's
just
like
pouring out words that don't even fucking make sense.
Like. Where did this come from, though? She wasn't always like this. That's the thing that gets me.
New grift, probably.
Yeah,
who she got it from.
Well, the type of grift she exchanged a conservative grift for this grift. This grift says, "I don't care if I look ridiculous."
No, this grift is the Alex Jones. Like none of the shit she's saying.
He's saying she's nuts.
New stuff.
He's been telling her to knock it off.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
But none of the Macron's wife has a. This isn't new stuff. This is like skits theories around. Like,
so maybe that's what she's picking up on, like internet theories, and she's seeing what works online and beating those people.
She sees the hole in the market, the Republican online market, with Charlie being dead, and wants to backfill it. That's what she wants.
I felt that they were like, people were in there. They wanted me to say that somebody was behind it when we were going over Tom's video, and got mad when I didn't. I got that whole vibe. It was like 3 people in the chat.
Well, it's almost like there's no proof of anything yet.
Yeah, I know. I don't think that matters, and I think that's the void she fills. She fills the void of people that it doesn't matter. They want to hear what they want to hear.
Oh, it's a big issue on the right.
Tommy, she's your perfect woman.
Conspiracy theories.
She keeps demanding to see penis on live television. Has men's appearing in their dream.
Brigitte Macron has
no, she doesn't.
She thinks she's the main character. She's like, I found Egyptian planes. Isn't it suspicious the government?
I'm getting sick of the main character thing. I'm sick of that diagnosis.
I mean, is it reaching out to me about?
That's what the main character thing is. It's the new sweep. You're the main character syndrome. Oh, I'm so sick of people using that.
As soon as some podcaster was like, "Hey, I found Egyptian planes and they're being kind of shady," I would be like, "Whoa, that is weird." What's up with these Egyptian planes?
It's like, wow, everybody killed Charlie.
Dude, that is
besides
weird.
Tyler Robinson.
Even if you are somebody who's on the side of those who do believe that Tyler Robinson pulled
crazy people
the trigger one way or another, would you ever describe what happened as "quote unquote" very clear?
Yes.
Yeah. He's so good at
We all saw it.
Yes. It was like I saw the bullet enter him. I saw the blood spatter. I saw him carried away. I saw Tyler Robinson running off a roof.
He was photographed with the CIA drink right next to her.
Like,
she's
never call it clear cut. Yes,
dude, it's a secret signal, Tommy. She has a thermos with CIA next to her. She's
they
talking
got
about
this fucking kid dead to rights.
Don't know yet.
The Trump thing. Like here's the thing. The Trump thing is like what they did. They threw that kid in the ground so fast, everybody's head spun. And no, he had like no digital footprint. If you want to get conspiracy theory on that, okay, I'm all ears. But this, they filmed it. Those filmed murder since the goddamn JFK.
I'm guessing
I was killed on a live stream with like tens of thousands of people watching it.
Your answer to that would be no.
Because you've eaten all the glue. She has zero evidence of there being...
All the glue is gone. It's gone. What happened to the glue? I can't even make my art project.
A second shooter, but she believes that over...
See, I don't think she's stupid.
The official story. How? I don't know. Maybe she dreamt that up too. Remember, Candace claims to be Charlie's closest friend. They're basically siblings.
Our relationship.
I think, first of all, it'd be totally inappropriate to have a close friend when you're married to a woman. I think Charlie's way more conservative than I am in that department.
It was real. We were your brother and sister.
Really?
We were fortified. Our relationship.
I bet that's bullshit too. It's like, hey, Verse, a pretty good chance that's bullshit. Maybe. Would I be crazy?
I don't know. You and Billy were pretty close.
Yeah, I know. That's what it feels. That's what I'm saying it. That's the thing. Billy's been running around telling people how close we are the last 8 years. That's exactly right.
I can count on my one hand how many times he's called in, and that was like the main interactions.
Tommy more conservative than her. No. I'm referencing something specific. I don't have female friends because I feel that I'm married, and I shouldn't have female friends. I have one female friend. Now, there is some stuff that I've kind of leaned up on, obviously the people I work with and things like that, but I don't ever go out with my girlfriend IRL or anything like that. If Jeannie wanted to come over or something like that with her boyfriend, and we could, all that's cool, but I don't have female friends that I confide in because I have a wife. So I've been made fun of for that, and by Versed, actually, a couple years back, who was that bimbo that I turned out to be right about? The one that was pretty good at making those skits, the Australian girl. What was her name?
Oh, dude, she was fucking crazy. Twisted.
She was nuts. Yeah. But I remember she got mad when I said no. I think it's right. It's not right. I mean, Yeah, you can come on the show. We can be friendly.
The whole interview is hilarious.
Acquaintance.
The interview just stopped.
And I said, no, I don't. Yeah, it stopped. And she's like, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Like, because I'm married. It's Twiz Fizz, exactly. Yeah. So that's what I mean by being conservative. I'm in that particular apartment. I'm pretty conservative. You know. But I have female friends per se, but it can only go so far.
I think you just mean like you're a fucking trad husband. You're a trad dude.
Yeah, Tommy is a typical German. He only swings. Like he goes to the swinger club, and
that's what I do.
German tradition.
Wait a minute. What's a trad? I never heard that one. What's a trad husband?
Wait, you've never heard of a trad wife?
No. What's a trad wife?
It's just like traditional values. It's not
in that trad.
Like
in that area, yeah, and I'm pretty liberal in a lot of the places, but that area, yeah, she's my. I tell you, Tommy, that one of my ex-girlfriends. You're my man. I'm like, you don't have friends. I'm your friend. You're my man. I'm your woman, and I like. But what it's like? No, you don't have any best friends. Like she even would quote Chris Rock, and she's, you know what a friend is to a girl? It's break class when you need a dick. Is that what you want me to have? Because that's what it is for you. It's a relationship that didn't work. If you guys were so in love, you would have went out. I do.
I have a best friend who's a woman that you're closer with than your wife. That's really surely going to go well.
But I got to say, but we did it in high school. Like we're just really close. We're like brother sister. I mean, who didn't hear that in high school?
Your wife should be your best friend.
Yes,
your partner should be your best
and she
friend.
Is. She is.
If it's not, you're.
I have a best friend
wrong,
that doesn't
obviously.
talk, and I can't shut up. Yeah.
It was forged in fire, the fire of politics. I knew him. I knew Charlie, the real Charlie.
But since she's used his death to tear down Charlie,
I think it's a strange thing to say about a married man, much less a dead married man.
His political party, his company, his friends.
Do you believe Mikey McCoy had any prior knowledge of Charlie's murder?
Mikey's behavior is weird on that day.
And now his widowed wife.
None of us
buddy.
are involved in my husband's murder. Turning Point USA, myself.
That doesn't work for me.
That's not how I get paid. Damn it.
Doesn't work for me.
Dude, this would
and
be a
it
really
work
funny
for you.
bit.
Thanks,
just being fucking full on psycho 24/7.
Yeah, doesn't work for me. Fucking, this is the most criticized widow in history.
Every single like hour long live stream proving point by point how she didn't kill her husband. Just go, no, I don't think so. That's fucking funny.
Side note, I have never seen a widow in my life
love
more criticized than Charlie Kirk's wife. He's like she's not widowing right, according to everybody. Everybody.
It implies that she was worried about
she's not widowing him. She's not widowing him the right way.
About getting poisoned in her meeting with Erica Kirk.
I did not know if they were going to be open. I didn't know what Erica's energy.
See, here's the thing. That's what I was talking about. His marriage is a fraud anyways. All politicians have arranged marriages. Exactly. So it's like, you go watch Candace Owens' Path.
It was going to be like...
That's what I'm talking about when I was doing the other thing. That's what I'm talking
If it was going to be more of an argument, if there was going to be legal threats. You guys were telling me not to drink water, so I didn't drink water. Well, I brought my own water, but I didn't drink that water too.
She has ridden this conspiracy to being the #1 podcaster some weeks above Joe Rogan.
Pete and Brogan.
She streams to over 300,000 people.
Dude, that's
some days.
insane.
Hassan is the second biggest political streamer, streaming to about 20,000 people, peaking at 45K last month. She is 10xing the next streamer in her genre, but it's because her streams are so exciting.
What is Asmon's stream at? Because I never watch him live. I only watch his clips. What is Asmon's stream at? You know? What's
like
his number?
Viewers?
Yeah, what's his number?
I mean, I can look.
Like per stream, yeah. Actually, Nick is second. Yeah, Nick's second.
Talk about how France is trying to kill her. The fucking government of France.
It feels especially urgent, right? Don't you feel a sense of urgency right now in the wake of me having learned that France apparently...
What?
Oh, this streamer hasn't streamed the last 30 days. Are you fucking serious? Go back.
Who, he hasn't? What do you mean? Asmon hasn't streamed the last 30 days.
That's what it says.
No, yeah, he's streaming somewhere else.
That's...
He's streaming on...
Hold on.
Or does he take everything down?
Does he only stream on fucking Zach now? Surely not. Oh, maybe he does only stream on Zach. I forgot he switched on that ages ago. Peak viewers 122.4 thousand.
Eric is already widowing perfectly and moving on to JD Vance. That's all. That's what I'm talking about. Like, God, man, I've never heard anybody take shit after fucking watching their
really funny.
husbands get fucking.
I think it's funny. There's some good memes out of this, though.
I just don't get it. I know what Riley and Friends is doing. That's like memeing up. But there's people. I'm like, there's no way she hugged JD Vance. Like, get the fuck out of here.
To the next level.
Paid for my assassination.
She never elaborates on this, by the
She's
way.
implementing
Also,
the Juning 2.0.
Jesus.
Aren't you about to be murdered? Candace's security is my top priority. That's why she needs to protect herself from data brokers and hackers by using a report of all the information.
Yeah, that was pretty good to say that.
Evil, because her conspiracy theories have zero
That was a great transition.
logic, zero consistency.
How would the current court case and the jury pool be impacted if you answered about why these Egyptian planes, why it's a statistical anomaly for these Egyptian planes to be surrounding Turning Point USA, Faith, Events, you, and Charlie this many times? How would that impact? And again, I'm a gut player. It's common sense. So forgive me for not being elite enough and educated enough and expert enough to understand how it would impact things. Explain it to me like I'm not a legal expert, you know? Like I don't trust legal experts. I think they're all full of shit.
How is anything she said there common sense? It's literally the opposite of common sense. She's explaining an international operation to kill a YouTuber. She's always going on about these Egyptian planes, but she never posts evidence of anything.
Actually, frankly, just pissing me off. So I became locked in on these Egyptian planes because that's how I am. Okay, you keep pushing me and keep pushing me, I will become an expert on these planes. I'll learn how to build an Egyptian plane. The reality is, like I said, tomorrow I will show you how these planes tie back to Israel.
She never got around to this.
What's that?
I could fix her. I could fix her.
Yeah, me too.
Definitely. I know, hard to imagine. It's gotten to the point where even Alex Jones is calling her a baseless conspiracy theorist.
Dealing with Candace Owens. Just as soon as the whole Egyptian plane thing gets debunked with all the facts, now she's moved to something else, and I'm really worried about her. I'm worried about her and her mind.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Her latest source and what she's done, implicating the U.S. military, and all this other stuff is just so damaging. When you
Alex Jones and Teddy, thanks so much. I can't fix her. I'll just join her. Good idea.
You're already on her side, Teddy.
Yeah. My God, quickly moogly.
Investigated, it's so crazy. And just like with the Egyptian plane, she says she has the metadata, then publish it. And when she did publish it, and it got fact-checked, it wasn't accurate.
The closest thing I could find to her proof about these Egyptian planes is when she posted the flight logs in a tweet saying Tyler Robinson must have some powerful friends, implying that the people on this plane collaborated with Tyler Robinson to do it, but her only proof is that a plane flew out of an airport.
I think Tyler Robinson was living with his gay lover who didn't clean his house, right? And he was just going back and forth to work there and living in their shitty apartment. And somehow they picked him to assassinate Charlie Kirk. His total like gamer furry loser. Like, that's our guy. That's our assassin. Like, get the fuck out of here. Come on.
I mean, on the other hand, the people who tried to kill Trump, they haven't been the best. Retard Oswald.
Yeah, I know. I think there was more there with Trump.
At this point, why stop at blaming just that plane? Blame every plane to take off from the airport that day. We have reached peak schizophrenia. She also claims that this plane's first visit to America was on July 20th, and it was at an army base in Nebraska. But if you look at the very flight log she posted on her tweet, it shows that the plane stopped at OMA and LMK Airport. These are the public airports of Omaha, Nebraska and Lincoln, Nebraska. Candace, where's the military base? This is what I mean by she just says stuff. When people pointed out that she's wrong,
There's a military base in Omaha. We have military base in Kansas. I don't know.
She doesn't acknowledge it. She just says it's the Zionists coming after her.
And I'm like, this is happening. It's like a psychological operation because it's completely crazy. And when you see a media storm like this, it can only be happening because Zionists are locking arms and going attack because they by and large control the media. They just do. Okay, one way or the other, Zionists control the empire medias, and they are scared about something in this investigation. We've noticed that from the very beginning.
It's amazing that we live in a world where if you're
Tyler Robinson, in playing a game, suddenly gets a DM from a suspicious Israel man. We have a job for you with a photo of Kirk attached. Exactly, Teddy. God. Get out of here.
Caught blatantly lying like Candace was, you could just blame Zionist and half the internet will forgive you. Works for Hassan, why not Candace? My point is, if your common sense can only be explained by elaborate media and global cabals operating behind the scenes, it's no longer common sense, but it gets worse. The interview took place 2 months after Charlie's death, and by that time, Candace was already framing herself as more trustworthy than experts.
Why it's a statistical
No, you know what an expert is? A guy from out of town, but go ahead, Willie.
anomaly.
You know who said that? Mark Twain. And he's an expert, a guy from out of town.
Egyptian planes to be surrounding Turning Point USA.
You know why I have experts? So some idiot that doesn't know what they're talking about, that's arguing with you, can say, are you saying you know more than the experts? I hate experts.
Faith events, you and Charlie this many times. How would that impact? And again, I'm a gut player. It's common sense. So forgive me for not being elite enough and educated enough and expert enough to understand how it would impact things. Explain it to me like I'm not a legal expert, you know? Like I don't trust legal experts. I think they're all full of shit.
But when Ellie asked questions...
I trust lawyers. But if it's just expert, like an NFL expert, I automatically dismiss them.
Based off basic information, it becomes blatantly clear that Candace doesn't know anything. Ellie asks why Candace thinks Tyler's text messages are fake, and Candace cites Discord for some reason.
Do you have any proof that the messages were made up? Because that would be easily proven.
Yeah, but they didn't put timestamps on them, and Discord came out and said they didn't exist.
This was supposedly text messages, not Discord messages. It's my understanding from the indictment.
I actually did not read that they were text messages.
Which means she didn't even bother to read the indictment, which says text messages. Now, there's also Discord messages between Tyler and his friends, but Candace claims that Discord says they're fake.
Have messages, it's all over. We found it on Discord.
Dude,
Discord is going to say that's not true.
What are you going to say, Ray?
Even Tom got that right. I learned that from fucking Tom's video. How the fuck did you not know that?
Yeah,
this is your job. What the fuck?
Yeah, it doesn't. I think she's in. It doesn't matter what I say mode.
Oh yeah,
when you're in, I matter. Like, yeah, she already told you.
Only the narrative mattered. None of the details actually matter.
That's how I'm thinking.
That doesn't work for me. She told us. Like, oh.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Nobody killed my husband. I was right there. I saw what happened. I believe the police, and here's why. Nope, doesn't work for me.
So who made up these messages?
I have no idea where Candace is getting that they're fake from. Discord literally provided the messages. I'm sorry for all of this.
She's like Hulk Hogan being told he has a job for an up-and-coming wrestler. Oh, that doesn't work for me, brother. You know, when Hulk Hogan got pinned like 10 times.
Read a message from the suspect's account. Discord provided a copy of the message.
30-year career.
With the confession to authorities. And then when I am able to track down Candace's sources, the logic is so flimsy.
When you say you believe that Charlie Kirk was betrayed by someone close to him, what do you mean?
I think that in the coming weeks, there's going to be a lot of financial reports that are coming out. And I, first and foremost, do not believe that Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk.
I'm sure there's tons of financial reports are going to come out. Like, there's going to be on the NASDAQ. There's going to be companies are going to release every day.
I want to be very clear on that.
Every day.
Whether he was involved, I think the answer is yes. I think that's obvious.
And your basis for saying he didn't act alone is what?
I don't know, maybe the weird Fed messages that were concocted out of thin.
Look, if my wife walked out of WWE for my death, I'd assume she'd have a hand in it. What do you mean? You talking about this, what, St. Louis? Wasn't her fucking... It wasn't, first of all, that wasn't Charlie's funeral. That was a rally. It might have been tasteless, but at some level... You think that's not cool? Okay, fine. But I mean, that was just
the French. They're tasteless all the time.
I mean, I didn't really see it that way. I definitely saw it as a bit of a political rally. I'll give you that. But as far as God, I mean, so she's got a hand in it because they threw some over the top.
That is so crazy.
Yes. It's nuts. Like because they threw some over the top. The politicians overdid it.
She's celebrating.
And another thing is that wasn't a funeral. That was a celebration of Charlie Kirk. Right? Am I wrong?
It was like a turning point event, right?
Yeah.
Celebration of Life or something.
It wasn't a funeral. You weren't invited to the funeral, dude. That was for the family.
Look at any big right-wing rally thing. They're all
it just amazes me
of a certain type.
that anybody, I've heard this before, Lynn. Everybody thinks that they were invited to the fucking funeral. That wasn't a funeral.
Yeah.
I'm sure the glass didn't break. Dun 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 dun. Erica Kirk, everybody. Dun 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 dun. At the funeral.
And she pile drived him into
I know.
the hole.
This is what I saw the day I was covering Tom's thing, right? And this is what she saw, and she's filling that gap. That's what happened.
Yep.
That's what happened. They're all over the place.
An error that had no timestamp and were written like they were speaking in 1822.
What Candace is referring to.
No. I mean, God, you show me fucking some video of her, like, I don't know, grabbing some guy's dick at his fucking, or giving a wink at his fucking funeral or something. Not something that, I don't know, you could buy a ticket to. Yeah, was it open to the public? The one in, not St. Louis, Arizona, right?
It was a conference, so I would assume so.
I gotta see something. Here, I gotta know, like, what was it? The Charlie Kirk Arizona thing? What was that called?
I don't remember the name.
Arizona Memorial. It's a memorial. Oh, it's a memorial.
Let's see.
Let's say memorial service and funeral. Well, they were calling it a funeral, in fairness to that person. But this is like,
every time I've gone to a funeral, we've gone home afterwards and had a good time. And
7 hours.
Nice
memorial
food.
service, September 21st, 2025. I'm a motherfucker. That's not a like. I'm sorry. This is not a funeral.
It's in a stadium, brother. Come on.
Yeah, look at they started doing the wave. I mean, look. In fairness to that, in fairness
we're gonna
to
have
Vestige,
your memorial in the State Farm. We're gonna have your memorial in the State Farm Stadium too,
please,
Tommy. Don't worry.
Play Stone Cold theme when you do it.
Put him under the fucking.
Dun, 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 dun.
Gonna do a Hoffa on you.
No, that'd be awesome.
I want my funeral to have pyrotechnics. What the fuck are you going on?
Yeah,
about?
because did they have pyrotechnics when she walked out? I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Erica. Hold on a second. I have an idea. Okay,
you actually don't need to interact.
I want to see that. I want to see if it's. First of all, I didn't see
Teddy
it. So.
donated $5. I do really like the idea that Israel agents were out hunting for an assassin to take down Kirk, and they all locked in when they see Tyler Robinson with that Vix guy. Yes, this is our guy quick before Hamas get to him.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Look at this.
League
okay, hold on. Let me see the entrance. Ric Flair. But that's religious music, right?
Yeah, they're playing Christian.
Listen, fuckhead.
Penguins. Let me see this. I'm gonna give this. If I get claimed for this, I'm gonna be so mad at Vestige.
Please give a warm welcome to
Lord
Mrs.
Almighty.
Erica Kirk.
I want to see there's something wrong with this. Oh wow! I thought they were gonna play upbeat music. That's it.
It's more of a fire hazard than it is a moral hazard.
I don't think this is that surreal. I don't think it's. I mean, it's the reason this happened is his celebrity. Let's not forget too. This guy was murdered brutally, and we haven't had a political assassination at this level in a very long time. I mean, God, we still talk about MLK and JFK like they died last week. I mean, this is the first one in a long time. What?
Dude, if they had, like you said, if they had Cody Rhodes or somebody come out,
yeah, that was something. It wasn't that bad.
Dude,
I mean,
could you imagine this intro theme? You remember this, Tommy? I just sent it to you. You want to mute that music and you can play this over it? Mute that and play this over.
I can't. I'll get claimed. I got claimed last time I played that.
No, you won't. What?
I got claimed, didn't I?
You got claimed by the guy who sang it? He's a fucking 500 sub dude.
Yeah. We should,
no.
You sure? All right.
Dude, you played him before. This isn't the actual song.
All right, let me do this the right way. Hold on.
Yeah, please. Yeah, make sure you mute that one.
Okay, hold on a second.
Dude,
let me do this the right way.
Please give a warm
Cody Rhodes coming out would be
hold on.
Kirk.
You have to mute
I mean, you put the music on.
Hell yeah.
It just needs to be like cooked a bit better.
There you go. I'm sorry.
That was perfect timing though. She looked up.
No, dude, it was about to drop. It was about to drop.
Yeah.
I can't do this. It was fucking. I stopped it because I started feeling bad. Like, and I have literally jumped into this berating this poor widow because I can't help it.
Good. That's what
no, but I'm sorry. I mean, I don't think there's anything that's really out of order in a stadium memorial or whatever they're doing here. I really don't.
Her choice of clothing is worse than fucking students. Like,
yeah, and this was not a WWF entrance. There's just fucking sparklers. That's it. Now I was expecting like a boom, 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 and like or something. That's
You're new.
That's
Turning
not what
Point
happened
USA,
here.
fearless leader and CEO.
I mean, look at this guy. Look at tell me like look at this. This is why look at this poor widow who lied about past relationships. What the fuck? I mean, what fucking woman hasn't lied about a past relationship? You see what I mean?
Dude,
Like,
like
you see what I mean?
Everything.
The people are fucking crazy. This is why Candace Owens. You want to fucking? Why is there a Candace Owens? Look at yourself. Look at yourself. I mean, the fact that she lied about. She's a bad person. She lied about parents. Oh, she lied about how many dicks she sucked before Charlie. I'll bet she did. Like every other girl. You know how many? I asked my wife how many guys she slept with beforehand, and I doubled it in my mind.
Oh, that's conservative.
Guys, I was like, this many? Okay, it was double.
Minimum.
Yeah, I mean, come on. She lied about it. That makes her a bad person? Are you fucking joking?
Every character trait.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 11. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Every tiny
trait, turn it up to 11.
Exactly. She lied about a past relationship. Like, what the fuck, man?
We talk about body count and Vega shows up. Typical. God damn it, Vega.
Are you seeing this, Vega? Oh no, he's out there. Okay. I don't understand that. I was expecting him to run out
here. He hasn't seen some
high five. Yeah, I was Teddy. I was expecting him to run out and high five in the crowd. Yeah, that's not what happened. I dare I say it was tasteful.
Dude, if she did a crowd surf, that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah. Like,
I want you to put your hands together for my husband, Charlie. Okay, come on. I say Charlie, you say Kirk. Or some shit like that. The fuck out of here. It's not what they do. They really hate this bitch. I've never seen I've never seen a person online or off that was so undeservedly hated like fucking Erica Kirk.
Is that Tyler Robinson said vehicle?
It is wild.
It's just so funny how we start with like She lied about previous relationships in her past when she was younger. And then it somehow we fast forward into she murdered her husband.
Well, you know what it feels like? It feels like anti-Semitism because I've called some of these guys out in my private like when I was younger. I'll tell you why. Shut the fuck up. I'll tell you. So I always found anti-Semitism weird because I say I say something. So why don't you really like Jews? And then you put somebody that killed Jesus.
Okay, buddy.
That's what this feels like. I mean, it's just as stupid as what we just heard. She lied about it. They killed it. Yeah, it has the same kind of vibe about it.
Oh, it's the same crowd.
No, I'm not saying it's the same crowd. What I'm saying, it feels like it makes just as much fucking sense. It makes just as much. Well, why do you hate Jews? Well, I killed Jesus. You know they run the world and what have you. Well, why don't you like Erica Kirk? Well, she lied about a past relationship. Okay. Did you see the way she hugged and kissed JD Vance on the cheek?
But they didn't even see it. They were just told about it, or read it, or saw a tweet. Nobody's looked at the video. Who cares?
That was the first time I actually watched it because I've been hearing that was a WWF thing for a while. It wasn't quite. Now, if you're making a joke that was because of sparklers, okay, fine. But if you're taking that joke literally and trying to sell that to me joke, like, get the fuck out of here, man. That's not what happened. It wasn't like that.
Instead of car in the text messages.
I say Charlie, you say Kirk. Exactly.
Second term that I want
That's
you to
not what happened. That's not what happened. We saw it.
look for in your phone is vehicle. Vehicle. I mean, what pops up for you? Is that something that you say? I'm just going to go outside to my vehicle. I left something in my
military. They say it a lot.
Vehicle. I'll be right back. I just parked. I parked my vehicle outside. I don't remember where I parked my vehicle. I love
Depends on the context. People do say it, but not for that. She's right about that.
vehicles. Love fast vehicles. I'm a big vehicle person, said nobody ever. The text messages that were released yesterday in the indictment of Tyler Robinson.
You know what I hear? I heard you say, Pride, you got to get your vehicle and you got to move it out of here. That's what I keep hearing in my head.
Yeah.
Hey, Pride, you got to get your vehicle out of here.
Makes sense.
Yeah, people actually do say that. But I mean, what they're saying, what she's saying is got vets in their families. Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
If you don't think about them at all, like literally, if you suspend all reason, all rationality, then they can make perfect sense. That's the only way. You just have to stop thinking.
This is it. This is her proof that the text messages are fake and that the feds are involved in covering up Charlie's murder. But what's funny is Candace says the word vehicle all the time.
President gets shot in a moving vehicle in Dallas. Is the vehicle. He just gets out of his vehicle. Who owned a white vehicle that was parked in the neighborhood?
You know, I'll tell you where they use it in American English. You use it for it's my car, it's their vehicle. That's the way it's normally used in the States.
It was nearby where the shooter had walked.
But military families, yes, 100%. I could vouch for that. Vega can back me up on that. A vehicle is used all the time for everything.
Nick lives nearby, and everyone locally had looked at this vehicle and said that it was remarkably suspicious. And Phil,
if it's your car, it's their vehicle.
Back to him and said, I can help you.
That's right.
Just figure out more about this vehicle that was parked.
She can't be this stupid, dude. The proof of her being malicious comes from her showing footage from 2022 of Tyler Robinson talking to the police after a car accident.
During the discussion with the officer that showed up, Tyler certainly refers to it as his car, not his vehicle, because that's how most English speakers refer to a car.
Mom's on her way? Yeah, she's gonna be a minute. She's got to shuttle over from where she's at to her car and then drive over. Gotcha.
His mother was gonna shuttle over from her car? Interesting.
No, it's not. I looked up the exact same video that Candace showed, and if you watch the whole thing, Tyler says the word vehicle just a couple of minutes later.
There was a vehicle in the lane.
Wow, it's as if people have vocabularies and use different
Even
words.
that, it's mom, that's a car. I'm with mom. I'm calling that a car. But when it's foreign, there's a vehicle that's moving in the lane. Yeah, now that I didn't even thought about this until now. then they usually do that. Yeah.
Candace showed this exact same video and
Bindle Bob, thanks so much. Thanks for being a supporter.
then purposely cut it off for her audience right before her point was about to be debunked. This isn't an accident. She's being malicious. It's not a coincidence that all of her sources are unnamed and anonymous and that no other outlet is receiving anything. It gives her the freedom to just make stuff up.
Feds are like on a computer, like typing it out back and forth.
That's exactly what it is. The feds made up the text messages.
But you don't have anyone from like the FBI telling you that or law
I have
enforcement?
leaks.
Okay.
No.
Has anyone leaked to you
And
that?
Tyler Robinson
But has anyone said to you, even off the record, like, yeah, we faked these?
I have very strong sources everywhere on both sides from Lance.
The only thing is, you got to be psychotic to lie like this. I mean, really, really psychotic. Be comfortable lying in this manner. I mean, even politicians avoid being put in a position where they have to lie. I mean, this is psychotic.
Robinson's
At least for like
family,
self-preservation.
Yeah, and a lot of it's for self-preservation. Don't want to look stupid. Like a little more understanding.
You don't want to put yourself. You don't want to put yourself. In a
Yeah,
like,
you're on TV.
Kind of thing.
Now I'm sure they lie in the background all the time, but I mean to lie like this when there's a camera on you, it's just like that really says something.
Federal government, and I am making the statement that those.
You think she's
going
what?
too far into the rabbit hole. I think she's going too far into the rabbit
All right,
hole.
is she
I think
nuts
she's losing it.
or is she a psychopath? There's a difference.
I think she's a psychopath that is becoming nuts. if that makes
Nuts.
sense.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So she's always been a psychopath.
She wouldn't do like why would you do this? At least dial it down a notch so you don't get sued to death.
That would be the mental illness part. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense. Well, there's another way I came up, but tell me if I'm crazy on this. She wasn't always crazy, though. I'm sorry. She might have always been dishonest, but she never was always crazy. I'm sorry.
How old is she at this point? Like 30?
33, I think.
Yeah, but
And I told you, I said this 1,000 times. I had some broad write me, I don't want to be a self-hating woman, but she was pregnant for like 4 years straight. And that could change your biology. I was like, yeah, but maybe it can. And I did deal with some post, what do they call that? What's post-birth, whatever they call it.
Postpartum psychosis?
Yeah, so I dealt with, this is not my current wife. This actually happened. I need some help. Yeah, let me finish making this coffee and I'll help you out. You wanted this! Here! Take her! You wanted this! That happened.
That doesn't surprise me.
That happened before I went to Iraq. That happened before I went to Iraq. You wanted this! I just like, I'll help you out. Let me just finish. She goes to the bed, she grabs Laura and hands her to me when she was asleep. Oh my God. Now I have to think that was, now that she did turn out to be a bit of a bitch for different reasons, I think that was something that was beyond her control, right? Am I wrong there? You never did anything that nutty before or after that. Yeah, hormones are rough. Yeah. So I'm not really dumping on my ex-wife here. I'll dump on her for different reasons, but I think at that moment that was chemical.
No, it is very common. It's just how bad it is, how long it lasts. But most
that didn't last.
women have it
Well,
for some reason.
thankfully, I got deployed. I got to find out when I got back how much she hated me. But yeah, there you go.
Text messages were made up and that they did not come from Tyler Robinson.
But she won't show any of this evidence because it doesn't exist. She's not doing an investigation, she's writing fan fiction. Meanwhile, she doesn't even know what town Charlie was shot in.
I don't know what he means. Where is he stuck here, guys? Do you have a clue here? I'm stuck in a REM for a little while longer. It shouldn't be long until I can come home. Is it a typo? I should have asked you guys. That's the town?
Yeah, but in fairness, the town wasn't fucking capitalized in that.
Okay.
How do you not know the town?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Willie. Got to get you on that. See, like that, you're supposed to capitalize the noun, right? Am I wrong? You don't. Like the kind of city.
The fucking
the city.
Yeah, like, dude.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, but this
That
is
is
the.
kind of
This is a translation of text message. Okay, but I think in fairness to her.
Oh, so
yeah.
it's
So
verbatim in the text.
Exactly. All right. So she just got confused there. How do you not know the name of the town? But no, he's kind of right too. Because if you, that means she's doing what we're doing right now. just going on the fly, flipping on the stream. Like, she's supposed to be better than us, right? She's like, okay.
It's the plum bad empanada thing. You know?
Yeah, like we're
no
fucking goofballs, and we're open about it. Yeah,
she does those streams like every day, Tommy. There's no way she has time to do that.
Yeah, but if you were studying this, you would know what sound had happened.
Yeah, that's a different thing. Should and is are two different things. I didn't say she should.
Woulda.
I mean, this is a mistake that I think you could forgive me on. But I tell you where you couldn't forgive me on it. If I was saying I'm an authority on this topic, which she is, by the way, and I think you would know. You know, I know that Trump was shot in Butler, Pennsylvania. Why didn't she know it was ORIM? Yeah, so I mean, the fact that it wasn't capitalized might have fueled, but also she's just doing it as it goes. You know, and anyway, that is a translation of a text message. Yeah.
I should have asked you guys. Okay, that's the town. Okay.
How do you not know the town? This is the #1 political streamer right now. She's worse than Hassan. Hassan at least cites where he gets his fake news from. Candace, meanwhile, will just start claiming that the real shooter popped out of a hole in the ground. This episode has 3.5 million views, and in it, Candace claims the federal government forgot something important.
I'm just implying that there's an entire...
You know what this show says? You only got 50K for this, right? People want to hate Hassan more than they want to hate her. That's funny.
Her underground there. And I remember when I looked at the footage, I felt like it was coming up. I don't know anything about ballistics. I'm not an expert. But if there was a hatch door...
Wait, I thought black women were supposed to be the biggest victims on the totem pole, right? In the victim Olympics? No, they're not. Who's at the very bottom?
Like Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern guys.
Very bottom. Don't worry, Tommy. Tommy, we're still at the very bottom. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Nearby,
that hasn't
then
changed.
We can assume, as we should always assume with colleges, obviously stadiums, there's always an underground path. So I'm wondering if the federal government has explored the possibility that somebody could have been under Charlie and done that. While everyone's looking around and thinking that a shot went off from here, if that was just maybe like decoy number 2, and actually Charlie was shot from beneath him, which then could maybe explain why there was no exit wound. Again, I'm theorizing because I have a right to. I have a right to think.
Feel free to stop.
Yeah, you have a right to think, but when you're fucking accusing somebody of... it's one thing if Joe Rogan says, so I didn't see an exit wound, right? But then again, I didn't see the autopsy
saying something
either.
In a conversation versus doing a stream analysis is like two different things.
Like, and she said there, I could say this, but you're also presenting yourself as an authority.
Yeah, I was going to say you're also presenting as an authoritative figure, which is a bit different.
Yeah.
It's like,
because you're
bad,
like
that doesn't work for me.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But Rogan's having
Tommy, I rescind my order. We're actually second to last. Jews are under us now. We have one spot above.
Yeah, Jews.
They're not even on the poll, actually.
Jews are getting dumped on left and right.
No, you're right. They're the base of the poll, and then it works its way upwards.
I think the most people, the people you could hate the most and get away with right now is it a dead heat between white women and Jews.
Oh, but
you can dump on white women all day, especially American white women. You can dump on them all day. Nobody really dumps
on the
on.
internet,
Nobody
though.
really
In person, that shit still doesn't fly very much. At least over here.
Yeah, but you don't see fucking.
You know what I mean?
Well, maybe English women, but you don't see fucking people dumping on German broads, Swedish girls, Danish girls, Italian girls. I mean, maybe they are, and I just don't know it because I'm a little.
They don't meet them. There's 5 million. There's.
Yeah, but I do.
Like 2.5 million Danish women.
I do. I have German friends. They don't dump on their fucking their girls. I mean, they dump on girls the same way everybody else does. Oh man, she never shut up. Oh god, I wish she would shut up. That's it. Like, no, not like, oh my god, I wish that Karen would die.
Dude, that's the forbidden combination. I just realized he said, try being an American white woman Jew. No, that's Erica Kirk, and you see what she did. They're like, fuck that bitch. She lied in her 20s.
Yeah, that's why is she Jewish? Was she Jewish? No, she's not Jewish.
No, I'm fucking...
No, American white woman Jew. Oh, okay.
She needs precise footage of Tyler Robinson pulling the trigger to believe that it's him. But
I'm sorry, I was beaver queef with...
Apparently she needs no footage. I believe someone popped out of the ground like a mole and shot Charlie. They paved the area where Charlie was shot, and Candace thinks they're hiding tunnels.
I think that would probably be an interesting one for the feds to explore, because within 48 hours, I mean, was it 48 hours, Skylar?
Tommy.
They decided...
Part of Nisa, yeah.
Erica's Lebanese Italian.
Yeah, Lebanese Italian.
I wonder if she's got that sweet 8% Lebanese.
She's Lebanese Irish.
To instead pave that area.
No, I know, but they share the Lebanese disease, you know.
Love that AI video. He said she's not a
Dude,
white.
they made a new one. I sent it to you. They made one for the fucking hot sauce.
Yeah,
it's sick. It's actually a really good song. It's actually a banger.
I like the world's most uninteresting man.
Dude, you need to give.
That was a good one.
No, you need to give the quartering one another try. That one gets stuck in my head all the time. It's so fucking good.
Oh,
it's
really?
making fun of him when he like shit his pants in a fucking Walmart or whatever. Like it's dude, it's great.
Oh, really?
It is so good. Yeah, it's like fucking jazz.
Why do we know that he shit his pants in a Walmart?
It's all over. It's a whole thing. He has a bunch of shit about like having IBS and shit in his pants or whatever.
Oh my!
So that's why the song exists.
He would tell us, or he would have done it. Like he pissed in his basement on stream. Like,
dude, like
he's drunk. He's drunk.
When I'm just like walking down, like I'm working, and I just A is for the anus, where I poop from.
What?
B is for the butt, I like to sit upon. C's for constipation every day.
Oh my god,
dude, it's so good. C's diarrhea makes it go away.
My god,
it's so good.
I like to. It's like to know that him and Illuminati have something in common. Talking about poop.
Yeah, they're the same.
Footage of that?
Their looks, Max.
And I feel like that was a little soon. So
now I want
don't
to see
know
Illuminati
if
and AI.
things
It like
can
turns
be,
are like pre-COVID.
Unpaid, I'm sure they can, but
Yeah.
maybe exploring a tunnel network would be a good start.
Candace, you're literally a millionaire. Go to the school yourself and investigate the tunnels. Now let's dive further into Candace's sources. Most of the time, when people ask Candace for a source, she just defers to her gut instinct, her common sense. But I don't think she knows what that phrase means. Tyler is on videotape. She calls it fake based on nothing, and her audience will just believe her.
What are we to discern from all of this? I'll tell you my take on this.
AI.
I think the person in the maroon that's walking is different from the person that's walking up the stairs. It's a gut thing, okay? I don't know, but I know. Okay? I don't know, but I know. I would discern.
You never talked like that. I used to watch your stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. She had the stream where she keeps pointing out screenshots of people wearing maroon. Dude, you know what retards kind of oh god, I just can't. I just can't. She does this to like hundreds of thousands of people. Meanwhile, we have someone who does it for free in our fucking Prime chat, in our Discord chat.
Yeah,
like the Prime number 58 or whatever. Remember, like what's that fucking retard's name? Tony. Yeah, we have Tony and her. Tony and her are doing the same thing, and Tony's schizophrenic. is schizophrenic. Is schizophrenic freak, and then we have her streaming to 300,000 people live. Isn't it fucking crazy?
Yeah, it's great.
It's the same thing.
I don't know, man. I saw
It's in the maroon shirts. It's in the maroon shirts.
I saw
It's in the maroon shirts.
What's his face from Man on Fire? Denzel Washington. He said something once, and I because like if anybody knows anything about fame and what it does to you, it would be Denzel Washington, right? He's been American treasure, one of the best actors in the world, the English speaking world anyway. And he started asking questions about social media. I want to say over 10 years ago, and it sounded like in the conversation, if you weren't listening to what he's saying, he was talking about banning social media. So the reporter he was talking to was like, "Well, do you really think they should ban it?" And he said, "No, that's not what I said at all. I said, I want to know what that does to you." In other words, what is the effect on our society from having these types of freedoms? He's not talking about pulling, but is there a negative consequence for more people having a platform? And what does that mean? Well, it might mean, like, if you start acting kooky at NBC, like and see Space Juice, you're out of a job. If you have your own platform like Candace, it's not as easy to fire you, right? I'm also not saying I don't know what to do and she should be fired or banned from there or lose her First Amendment rights. What I'm saying, the same thing Denzel Washington's saying. What does that mean? This is what it looks like, I think, if she's mentally ill and she's got a huge following.
I mean, you probably have the more impactful thing, though.
Yeah.
That like ends up leading to this kind of thing is like people growing up with the internet, especially like those who are younger than me now, like that whole wave is like they grow up without learning actual consequences for things because it just doesn't happen in real time.
I honestly,
like you don't have to worry about some like consequences happening online. You know what I mean?
You know what is owning all these fucking dorky 10 years ago, all these dorky English kids? With I think it had something to do with they were still growing and I'd already, lived a life already, and had those socially, and they had not. They were in the process of having those social interactions that teach you about being an adult online in real time. Yeah.
It's way slowed down because, like, dude, if you go on the internet, you can talk about all this Jew shit and whatever, and nothing happens. Or just normally it's like when you say like slurs and things like that, or whatever the normal, the shit.
Then you lose your job or something.
And then in real life, you get your fucking ass kicked, and you're like, well, I won't do that shit again. Or you go, dude, I think the Jews shot a space laser into Charlie Kirk's brain, and like someone knocks the shit out of you for being a retard, and you don't say that shit again. Instead, you can just say it online and just do it endlessly on the platform. You never get that like consequence. And you get rewarded for it.
Well, you don't even need to get punched in the face. You can have everybody just look at you like, what the fuck, guy? And then that social
have those on black on white from
you don't
from
have
Facebook.
that. You don't
they
have
know that this is the result of it.
Yeah, they don't have that on Discord. You have a bunch of people agreeing with you.
No, my cousin actually did a thesis about all that, about kids growing up with technology like that.
Yeah, look, and I think I'm sorry, I'm not willing to give up my First Amendment rights. No, not at all. But
no,
I'm
it's
saying,
just about parenting properly. That's all. Which like most people are, a lot of people are incapable of doing.
Well, I worry about. I like to,
the next generation.
I like to think that Tommy's getting older now. I've told him some of the things that happened. I let him watch the Turkey Tom baited video.
Yeah, you have a good foundation for him to actually navigate.
That's
on
what
his
I
own.
think, but maybe by showing him this, and there's some kind of it's sort of like chaos theory. I don't know what could go wrong. It'll bring up some other problem that I can't foresee now.
Just everything in general, though, you never know what can happen.
If you try to raise your kid, you're already better than at least 50%.
I suppose. I mean, it's pretty easy to be honest with you. I mean.
Well, because that's the thing, you're doing it the way you're supposed to. Instead of setting up fences for what you can't do, which they just end up hopping over anyway, and that's why you have all these people doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
Then you just build the strong foundation, and they know what not to do, and you actually have like a
I tell them story. One of the things I think, and I haven't changed. When I was a kid, I always felt you could tell me no, but if you don't tell me why, I won't believe you.
Yeah.
Right. Like I'm explaining, and I will accept no once I get an explanation. And when I did get an explanation, like sometimes I thought it was stupid, but at least I knew the person that was keeping me from doing whatever it is the fuck I wanted to do. At least in their mind, we're doing it for the right reasons, other than to fuck with me. And they're like, all right, they're stupid. This is not going to end the fucking world, but at least this comes from a place of parenting. So I always do try to explain no, and here's why. Right? Or I've told him before, if I say no, I don't want to hear any fucking lip. If you want an explanation later, we could have that conversation for sure, and I'll go into detail why, because I got reasons for everything, right? Whereas my mom said no, she just did it because sometimes she felt like it. I always felt it'll be nuts. I could kind of prepare him for what? That's what I'm worried about there, John. Well, I think we'll be all right. Also,
if you build a strong foundation like you do, then he can navigate almost everything.
Here's the one thing I got going. He believes me. So far, I'm sure one day he'll be like, all right.
You haven't given him a reason to.
No, I haven't.
You don't have an ex-wife just deteriorating your entire standing.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that was what happened. Laura would come over, she'd ask me a question. I was like, yeah, this is what I see. This is my personal experience. And and then she'd come back a couple weeks and say, hey, everything you told me is bullshit.
Right.
No. She would come out of nowhere, and then that she told, or at least the best she could, and somebody came in and corrected her. And
we are looking, just vibe again. 2 different people would be my thing. 2 different people. One of those people is definitely being protected.
Her investigation is based off vibes. Well, vibes don't get convictions, Candace. At one point, she says she'll only stop with the conspiracies if Erica Kirk tells her to.
Okay, so I want to be very clear here. No one, and I mean absolutely no one, outside of my husband and Erica Kirk, has the power to shut me up right now.
So then Erica asked for the conspiracy theorists to stop.
But when you go after my family, my Turning Point USA family, my Charlie Kirk Show family, when you go after the people that I love, and you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single episode because somehow they're in on this, no. And so my message to them is to stop.
Candace then does a stream titled Erica Tells Me to Stop. She watches Erica saying she's not involved in killing her husband.
None of us are involved in my husband's murder. None of us. Turning Point USA.
Well, you think that would be a shit? Like if I ever had
Dude,
to watch
she found the reverse. It just clicked. She just found the reverse.
What do you mean?
Candace, like you said, we found her niche and found her hole, like in the market, right?
Yeah.
And just based on that Erica response, it immediately clicked. She now has a Hassan for herself. On the scale of hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because dude, she just put that stream, and then immediately Candace can just do a stream going response to Erica Kirk, response.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I mean, she's like a small.
Like she's just milking it. Yeah.
People accuse me.
And if she keeps doing this, which it looks like she's going to, she responds that she can't not respond.
People accuse me of this. People used to accuse me of this Keemstar, but at least like I streamed every day at the same time, and I didn't do anything in between. Might have tweeted about it, but like, yeah, go check out my thing. I'm gonna answer this Keemstar allegation, or I'm gonna talk about Keem doing this or saying this about me, and it would be at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you know. But I mean, I see all these. What does she have a time slot, or she just flips it on? All right, well, hold on. Does she just flip it on when she feels like it? Did she hit?
I think she has pre-scheduled stuff.
Does she have pre-scheduled? Oh, okay, all right. Well, then maybe then this.
Hold on, let me look.
Then this example's poor. Then I mean, it's not a.
Hold on. I can look. Continue what you're talking about, regardless.
No, but no, it might be a really
live
bad
to 60,000 right now.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
Myself.
Candace then says she can't ignore her own common sense, implying that Erica is playing a role in covering up Charlie's murder.
The problem is that you have people on social media who are talking common sense and they don't understand this.
I don't think she pre-schedules Tommy because doesn't have anything scheduled for tomorrow, and you need at least 24 hours for the notification, right? So
yeah,
I think she just does it.
That means she's just flipping it on.
I'm gonna see if she has like the same time or not.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so she's done. She's got no schedule.
Yeah, 1.8 million views in one day.
Oh, amazing.
Jesus Christ.
We've never seen numbers like this before.
23 hours ago, 1.8 million. And dude, like I said, which it's not entirely her own fault, like especially with all the shit that happened, but like Erica will just keep responding like that. And so she's just gonna keep flipping it on.
She has an audience.
Well, I think
like, how much more can you milk this? Breaking news: where Tyler Robinson went on the night of 9/10. That's today's stream, dude.
Really?
Where did he go? What is happening?
God, who's that? Who's the meow meow lady we used to make fun of?
Oh, I don't remember
the singer.
her name, but I know you're talking about.
Meow 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 meow. You sound like my father,
dude. What I want to know is how she's getting all this breaking news on Tyler Robinson before
breaking
the FBI,
news. Like, it's really. I'm just gonna respond. I'm just gonna make some shit up.
Yeah.
Let's see what it says.
Okay, that's like
hold on, I'm gonna see what she has.
Podcast is bigger than.
I think most people were thinking through this naturally. Would expect a little bit of adrenaline. Dude, she's doing an analysis on shouldn't this guy have adrenaline for being on a rooftop shooting a guy? Dude,
that doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me, and it shouldn't work for you.
But when people bring it up, she backpedals too. Well, I never explicitly said that.
So I just want to say to
this
first
chat
and foremost,
is crazy.
Really?
Dude, this chat is fucking crazy.
What is it? What does it say? Is dropping N-word towers?
Dude, no, Erica. Here's one.
You gotta be crazy, right?
Erica Kirk is a trained murderer. She didn't do anything to you in meeting only because it would be too obvious. That's the first comment I see. Dude, this chat is fucking crazy.
Erica Kirk's a trained murderer.
You, man, it's all the schizos. It's all the 4chaners. It's all the
a lot of
weirdos.
Candace Owens, Queen of Truth.
Wow.
Candace Owens is a hardcore babe.
I know we're kind of
psycho
over here, but there's a lot of cuckoos on the right side, and
I don't think this ends well for her.
Dude, these guys are fucking retards. I don't believe that this guy. I don't believe Tyler Robinson was physically strong enough to do that maneuver dropping off the roof. Dude, what is happening?
I was like, 20,
where are you guys getting your degrees?
He's like 6'2". He's like 20 years old. How fucking weak could he have been? You know.
Well, Donna Golden 5189 says that's not possible, Tommy. So clearly,
wow. Tell the feds.
Guy was we saw it.
There's the first N-word.
Like it's like John Bon Jovi, right? We saw it.
Up. I can't find to this day because this just feels to me to be like the ultimate strawman. Any
Tommy, new breaking news.
What?
The car accident video of Tyler Robinson with his younger brother was twitchy talking to the cops. He had tics.
What?
He's in it with Ethan. It's Mossad.
Crazy. And then one guy who has brains that says, "What are you talking about, Willis?"
And has explicitly accused Erica of killing Charlie Kirk.
At times, I feel like I'm watching a gender-swapped Eric Carmen.
I looked through your stupid book. It's 540 pages of ripping on Wendy and calling her a slut. I do not directly say she's a slut. Wendy Testerberger has proven time and time again that she will do anything to pleasure her vagina. Whether it is the school football team or the janitors on their break, Wendy spends her time as president on her knees or on her back, taking the old in-out for hours on end. You didn't read the rest, dude. Or does she?
I want to touch on Candace claiming France is going to kill her. She tweeted, "I informed the people in the federal government and the White House of the France and Israeli assassination plot, and I'm willing to provide full details, as well as the name of the assassins and international accounts in France and Canada, through which money was exchanged."
Feels especially urgent, right? Don't you feel a sense of
she's getting
urgency
it
right
from
now?
both sides, Tommy.
In the way
It's not even just the psychos. She's also fending off of people who are like balls deep invested in this on the other side, because you have people like saying like, "What the hell? YouTube's putting ads in this," and then like Black Grifter alert, like all people who are like way super offended by this. She's this.
Well,
is
think
just
about it, captures everyone.
crazy.
Whenever you go anti-Jew, you capture everyone, the left and the right. First off, second of all, you have. I mean, Charlie Kirk's perfect because he's a right-wing figure.
Of course, he used his card. He was way far away from Orem. Tyler was a trained sniper working for the state.
Yeah,
Fucking
furry.
so crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, I know. All right, we got to move on eventually.
Sorry, go ahead.
Right,
Yeah.
so I know it's good, but I mean, you guys want to go over there?
Go ahead.
So, but Charlie Kirk's perfect. Charlie Kirk is absolutely perfect for her because he's right-wing figure, so he's hated by the left, and then you have this right-wing, anti-Israel, everybody's a Zionist side too. That's coming from the right, not just the left. And it just converges. And she's like in the middle of just feeding it all. It's funny.
Sniper by day, furry dog by night.
Yeah, I know.
That France apparently paid for my assassination, and that the French Foreign Legion was apparently involved and on the ground at UVU on the day of Charlie Kirk's assassination, and we should probably begin there.
Candace, if you have proof, why not just post the names yourself? I don't know why she's doing this. I think it's because the president of France is suing her because she won't stop saying his wife has a dick.
May remember that one of your courageous moves was to repeatedly tell the world that Brigitte Macron is a man. As you now know,
and she is.
As you now know, we had a $300,000 bet to charity about this because she's a woman.
Yes.
Is my view.
She's not a woman.
Well, we're going to find out is the point, because it's going to court. They're suing you, and when she proves, as she will, that she's a woman, because it's very easy to prove.
How is she going to do that? Oh, you do a blood test.
She's going to pussy flash on the court floor.
I think you can do it a blood test. You probably can do it. You can do it with a blood
Unless
test.
Candace fingers her, she's not going to believe it.
You probably could do a blood test.
That case, then
so easy that she refuses to do it for years.
Yeah, why doesn't the First Lady of France just post her coocher on Twitter? Candace Owens, the podcaster, is demanding it. It may sound like I'm being facetious when I say that, but it's actually what Candace wants.
I hope Candace is right. I hope she does have a dick. I think it would just be really funny.
That would be really funny.
It'd be awesome. I guess Candace is right. Well, listen, broken watches right twice a day. If what's her face has a dick, it's funny. Let's be honest.
We asked you for a blood test. We asked you for some photos, and you refused to do it. And everybody knows that Charlie Kirk was not shot by Tyler Robinson on a rooftop.
Everybody knows.
Brigitte Macron has a penis. I really want you to know that. Brigitte Macron has a penis.
No, she doesn't.
I'm sorry.
She had 3 children.
How do you know?
She had 3 children.
She had children? I didn't know that.
Which makes her kill Charlie Kirk.
Wait, Brigitte Macron had 3 children?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Are they saying like they adopted them? All they have to
This
do
is a conspiracy theory that comes from a type of people who spend 24/7.
Yeah, but if you're going to make a conspiracy theory, you see what I'm getting at? If you're going to make a conspiracy theory, right? I thought Brigitte Macron didn't have her children. That's what I thought. So that would be, see, there's some evidence that she that she was, that's the type of person you would pick. Somebody who couldn't give birth.
But there's no logic in this, because this is a thing that it's like gang stalking. It's like being schizo. It's like Tony.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out if this is like some kind of schizoid thing, or she just a grifter.
Investigators, that's what they're called.
Yeah. she has children. All they have to do, you could tell somebody's your mother from a DNA test. So they get to get those fucking kids. You take the fucking her son. You take her son, and you take her son, and that proves like this is her DNA, and it lines up with her DNA, and that's it.
Yeah, but that doesn't work for her.
Yeah, I'm sure
it doesn't work.
Yeah, you can have adoptive children. You can call somebody, but Brigitte Macron was born a dude named Jean-Michel Trogneau, and I just feel I want you to know that. I want you to know that Brigitte Macron probably stands peeing up.
Now, this is going to court, and Candace will be proven wrong. But she's smart. She's already setting up the narrative that the only way she can lose is if federal corruption is at play.
Let's wait for the court case. Let's wait for the court case.
Okay, great.
Now, look,
and you will be proven wrong again unless there's just federal corruption.
Okay.
This is what conspiracy theorists do. Whenever they're proven wrong, they always shift the goalpost. It's a forever moving target. There's always another explanation.
I am sorry that in this day and age, there seems to be such a shortage of testosterone that a woman has to be the person that states the obvious, right?
Her idea of obvious is the opposite of obvious.
Yeah, have you noticed she's doing that? She tries to emasculate everybody. Everybody's like a pussy, and everybody's like, yeah.
Listen to how elaborate this is.
If you were one of the people online who believed for a single second that it was even a remote possibility that I simply made up a French assassination attempt heading into Thanksgiving week, I don't know, for like...
Yeah, Vega remember the Rogan episode was interesting. Rogan smelled a rat there.
Like attention or something. I sat around and I said, I'm just not getting enough attention. How can I start a global conversation about me? And then I came up with this idea of creating fan fiction where I imagined myself as the victim of a multinational state plot to murder me. Yeah, if you thought that for a single second...
that makes way more sense than France is trying to fucking whack you. It's way more on the level.
France's base, they blow up Greenpeace, okay? They don't kill Charlie Kirk.
Yeah. Thank God. It's Vive la France. Charlie Kirk is dead.
It was for
funsies. Fucking Foreign Legion. It's like, yeah, send in the Marines to do the assassination.
Foreign Legion like kills fucking African warlords and shit.
Yeah, yeah. They're
I'm not busy.
Pounders, man. They're not fucking assassins.
Well, they can be. I do. They. I'm as far.
They're pretty hardcore.
They're more soldier-like. I see what you mean. Yeah, but they could assassinate a like a general of some kind. But it's mostly the jackasses in Africa
or anything. Then you're just not sober.
No, but they're not like Hitman. You know, I see what you're saying.
You're not paying attention to anything.
You're not sober. The proof that she shows that she's gonna get killed is her own tweet. That's it.
I obviously tweeted exactly what I was informed. Okay, I'm going to read that tweet to you
that's so funny. See, here's me saying that they're trying to kill me. There's your proof, stupid.
2 days ago, I
might start watching her.
Contacted by a high-ranking employee of the French government.
Why should I be robbed of this entertainment through political principle? Oh, man.
Person claims the Macrons have executed upon and paid for my assassination. Yes, you read that correctly. More specifically, that the green light was given to a small team.
Did you say she said that Reactor tried to kill Tim Pool?
What?
Oh, you know that?
I don't remember that.
You didn't know that, right?
No, I do remember it. That
3 weeks ago. You got to understand something. Willie's only scratching the surface, right, of the big stuff. She's been accusing things like, I guess Tim Pool told her to knock it off. She put Tim Pool in a thumbnail the very next day. The people who gained from Charlie Kirk's death, and it's just a picture of Tim Pool and a few other guys, right? You know, and then went on and said when somebody shot up the place where he's at, he said she said the Reactor did it. His brother.
Jesus Christ.
It's so funny.
In the National Gendarmerie.
I'm not really close with him anymore, but I really did feel like, because I figured he'd pull a Willie on me, because I called up Willie when the whole thing was going on this summer, when, you know, Chud's fucking jerk-offs were trying to, you know, smear him. And I said, well, he's like, did you watch that shit? I was like, yeah. I go, but I didn't know your wife was giving it to you by Mossad. And he, like, Willie was so fucking, like, rattled after everything was going on. He was like, you believe that shit, Tommy? I'm like, no, I don't believe it. Like, calm down,
poor
please.
Poor Willie.
Yeah, I know. I don't feel bad. He should have known I was joking around. But then, he had fucking, I guess he had, what's his face calling him a liar and not really making much sense of proving that Willie was a liar.
Intervention group. I am told there is one Israeli that is on the assassination squad and that plans were formalized.
Candace is once again claiming she has evidence while never showing anything. This video could go on for another hour. She never stops. Candace tweeted, they have been signaling that a 9/11 style attack is coming the second week of December. Save this tweet. It will age well. Nothing happened and she never commented on this again. But she did have a conversation with Piers Morgan and it 9/11'd my brain. Candace says that she's not seen one piece of evidence that Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk.
I haven't seen one piece of compelling evidence.
You actually
that
don't need
Tyler
to interact
Robinson
with real people.
scaled the rooftops like Spider-Man.
Emmanuel donated $5. Why is she so stuck on some made-of controversy on Macron's wife when Bridget, 39 at the time, stated her relationship with him when he was a 15-year student?
Correct.
Yeah, that's just French, man. Sorry to tell you, that's just the French.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. And here's another thing. As fucked as that is, stop it. I heard the other one too. As fucked as that is,
I didn't do anything else.
Yeah, as fucked as that is. I was talking to a guy the other day about online outrage and reality outrage. Right, what'll get you in trouble. So, I think maybe me and you were talking about. I forgot. Like a 17-year-old going out with a 19-year-old. You will lose your fucking online career if you are the 19-year-old. You are fucked. You are fucking a minor. You are a pedophile. In reality, a cop wouldn't give it a second look. Parents probably wouldn't get involved, and it would move the needle not like this. But in online world, that's career ruination, right there. Even though in reality, it wouldn't. There isn't a district attorney or a cop that would do a thing about it.
It's not a thing people want to talk about, but
it is. So let's go, Bridget. So when were they? Look, I'm not saying what she did was right, but I'm assuming that would have been the 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, the further back you go, the more common it was.
If she was 39, she was 39. God, she's an old fart. How old is he? Is he younger than me?
Oh, he's also getting up there. He's like your age, man.
What's his first name?
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, and that's why. Like, why is she doing this? Because nobody cares in France about that. They find it a little unusual. How old is he?
It's definitely
he's younger than me. He's younger than he's younger than me.
But like,
he's younger than me.
Oh, he actually is.
So he was, so he's younger than me. So he was 15. He's banging a 39-year-old. That's pretty weird. But I mean, do you like? What about when I was banging my 21-year-old boss when I was like 16? Is that
wait? Did you say 15 and 39?
Yeah. He was.
That's fucking weird.
It's fuck. No. I'm not saying it's not weird. I'm saying it does. No. I'm not saying it's not weird. I'm saying it's not. Nothing's going to happen to you in France in the early 90s. Nobody, and even now, if it happens now, outside of online land, nobody gives a shit.
No, that's fucked. People.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not fucked. I just want to make because you're gonna get some fucking video made on me. I'm saying it's fucked. I'm saying in reality, cops aren't gonna give a sniff. 15-year-old boy, no. Now, if it was a 7-year-old boy or a 10-year-old boy, cops ain't doing shit. That's what I'm saying. Even now,
15 in France.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that she didn't break the law. I'm not even saying that somebody shouldn't investigate her and throw her in jail. I'm not saying it's not weird. I'm saying, in reality, no one's doing shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And no one did shit. Especially, so he's a year younger than me. So he was 15 in 1992 in France. No one's going to do anything. When I was 16, I was sleeping with a 21-year-old. Although that was really irresponsible on her part, she went on and had kids and had a pretty normal life as far as I know. I don't know if she should have gotten thrown in jail. I don't think she should be outed now. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Not good.
Well, they changed the.
What?
They
What?
changed it to 15 only in 2021. So before that, it still would have been a problem.
It would have been illegal. I'm not. I think it should be illegal. Let me be clear. I'm just saying, just because something's illegal doesn't mean the cops are going to get involved. They're not. But in online land, if you're 19 and so and so's 17, yeah, you're done.
I just can't believe you don't think that the law is going to be improved.
Shut the fuck up. You get it? You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not fucked.
Germany.
I'm not even saying you should go to jail. I'm saying in reality, cops don't care. That's what I'm saying. That's it.
Jeff, did you hear that? 15 and 39 is cool. Did you hear that?
Yeah, there you go.
And on a college campus that he didn't go to.
Mike winning over Candace. Not anymore, man. Not anymore. She's too whacked out for me now. No, I'm over it now. This is enough. This is just too kooky. Turn me off.
Fired one shot, a magic bullet
And
shot.
I do. I think she's beautiful, and but she's not beautiful anymore. Now she looks crazy to me.
And killed Charlie Kirk. I have not seen one piece of compelling evidence. In fact, I've seen more compelling evidence to the contrary.
No, you haven't. She has no evidence showing the contrary. However, the evidence that Tyler did shoot Charlie is Tyler walking up the stairs to the roof, him running and jumping off the roof, holding the gun, him running out of the woods where the gun was later found, him limping because he hurt his leg when he jumped off the roof, and him admitting to doing it to multiple people. None of that is evidence to you, but random planes, random holes in the ground, any random person that emails you, that's evidence. Okay, dude. Candace keeps saying that people at Turning Point are complicit in killing Charlie, so Piers presses her on it.
That to me, even that seems like a part of telling.
I was into her fucking spook. For sure. I think she's pretty.
People not to believe their own gut.
But not anymore. Now she's too crazy.
Obviously for this.
And I don't like it's a turn off to hate fucking a certain like group of people.
To have been pulled off, there had to have been multiple people involved. There had to have been people at Turning Point that were complicit.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like if I met a really hot blonde chick, right? Look at this way, Spook. Right? It's almost like that anti-dentite episode from Seinfeld. Like really hot, like, oh man, I beautiful, and she's into me. In the middle of that, she goes, and you know what? I wish Trump would kill all the Mexicans. That's a turnoff. That's a no-go. We're done. We're done. I'm out of there.
Why does it turn on for half of chat?
I wish Trump, instead of a wall, why don't they put like machine gunners on the wall? No, like you need to go. You know? No.
I need to hurry up.
That's a turnoff. Like, doesn't matter how hot you are at that point. I'm done. You're not hot anymore.
And having this happen,
you're a married man, Tommy. You're a married man.
Yeah, but if I wasn't always a married man, and I know what it feels like.
What their motivations are doesn't mean maybe this person's like, hey, I'm going to help you.
Hang on. Okay, let me stop you. Hang on. When you say obviously somebody at Turning Point, you are accusing right now people that worked with Charlie Kirk at the company he built, which is now run by his widow. You are directly accusing people in that company of being complicit in his murder, right?
I want to just be very clear connecting that dot.
She's not clear at all. She just rambles about JFK before claiming that Charlie was killed over money.
Common sense inquiry is, was there a financial motive for this person to be dead? Okay, this is like Sherlock.
Why is she dressed like a 1930s gangster? All she needs is like a fedora and a fucking Tommy gun.
Why did you have to point that out? She's wearing a way too big suit.
Yeah, what's going on here? I'm kind of told you see. No
one.
What was the financial incentive to kill this YouTuber? Like for who? I can only think of Erica because she's now running the company. But Candace never explained. She just says it's common sense and declares victory.
Was it Verse I was talking to? Or maybe it's Willie too. Like I go, what do you think happened with their meeting? And it's like, here's what I think the meeting went. The meeting, Erica barely spoke and the lawyers did. And then she came back. We had a good meeting with Eric Kirk.
What I mean when I say that the public no longer trusts the media because you're acting us to be stupid. And we don't want to do that. We actually don't want to pretend that we're clinical
I don't think that's
idiots.
what he's doing. And I think Piers Morgan's very stupid.
Realizing you're not pretending. Candace never answers Piers' question, so he asks again, who at Turning Point is complicit in killing Charlie?
I want to get to the reality of what you're actually saying. So when you say that somebody at Turning Point USA, Charlie's company, was complicit in his murder, who? Who was?
I believe that there were multiple people at Turning Point who are, as I have said many times, my exact words are, they are engaged in a cover-up of what happened to Charlie.
Who was involved in his murder?
I didn't say that they murdered Charlie.
You said that people at Turning Point were complicit in his murder.
No,
you literally just said
this is like this is
commentary community.
I know this is a hair splitting horseshit. It's like watching fucking Queeman.
Yeah. They were complicit.
Obviously, for this to have been pulled off, there had to have been multiple.
Like this is Queeman telling fucking he didn't dox, like going on about how he didn't dox anybody. This is what it's like watching.
Involved. There had to have been people at Turning Point that were complicit in having this happen.
Piers presses her on this. She denies reality. She's got the memory of a goldfish, apparently.
No, my exact sentence that I said was that there were people at Turning Point who are engaged in a cover-up.
No, you didn't.
I believe
Sorry,
that
you didn't.
thoroughly.
Candace, you didn't say that.
She then says something even crazier.
Did anybody at Turning Point, did anybody at Turning Point, in your opinion, know that Charlie Kirk was going to be murdered?
There is specifically 2 people at Turning Point USA, and I have communicated that information to Erica and Justin Strife, that I would not be surprised if they had foreknowledge of Charlie Kirk being assassinated.
But do you have any evidence?
I'm not going to name. I am not going to name those people, okay? Because it's not right for me to name those people until I know for a fact that they did.
But she has actually named a Turning Point USA employee before, so Piers asks her about him, and she doubles down.
Do you believe Mikey McCoy had any prior knowledge of Charlie's murder?
I can't say that he had prior knowledge of the murder unless I have something concrete. I can't say anything about
So you don't have anything.
prior knowledge. What I can say is what happened on that day. Mikey's behavior is weird on that day. I find it weird, like I said in the podcast yesterday, that what has been communicated to the public is like he called Erica instantly. First thing he did was call Erica instantly. And that's actually the call logs show that he didn't call Erica instantly.
So this guy Mikey is getting roped into killing Charlie because he said that he instantly called Erica after Charlie was shot. Candace constantly calls Mikey a liar for this.
I do believe that Mikey McCoy should have to answer for who he had on the phone right when the shot.
Why is it Mikey McCoy suing the fucking pants off her? How was she able to profit off of this?
Went off. So
I'd wait.
Yeah,
The more shit
his
she
father,
says, the
his
better.
Really? I mean, no.
Yeah.
Well, how you want to be in court the rest of your life as the sewer?
Oh.
Own father. That surprised me the most about these call logs is I certainly feel that we were given the impression over and over and over again that the first person Mikey called was Erica, right? He called Erica. We were told this by
cynical devil. She's got the memory of the eyes of a goldfish.
many people. Also, that he trained like he
you know what it is.
you
know what it is, woman. You're in love with me. So if I say I'm attracted to somebody else, it makes you jealous. So there you go.
A camp and trained, and Charlie was like 1, 2, 3, go, and like fast. 1, 2, 3, go. That's why he walked away. 1, 2, 3, go, and just told him this is what the first thing you do is. Well, he didn't do that.
Yeah, you want to know what Mikey actually did first? He called his wife, and then he called Erica 3 minutes later. Wow, what an evil liar.
Well, he didn't do that. Actually, the first person he called was his wife.
Oh, my God.
Called Elizabeth McCoy. And then he stayed on the phone with his wife for 10 minutes. And during those 10 minutes, he 3-wayed Erica 3 minutes after the shot went off.
3-way.
And then he 3-ways his father.
Accusing him of killing his friend and boss because he said the word instantly when in reality it was 3 minutes later. Between the word instantly and the word vehicle, Candace has become the dictionary police.
What are you suggesting
He called
about
his
this
wife
guy?
instantly, and then he had 3 ways.
When you got a
and
massive platform,
and then showing his call log
here's the
showed that
problem.
Blake Neff actually didn't tell the truth about what happened on that day.
But here's the problem, Candace. You have a massive platform, as you know. Millions and millions of people hang on your every word. When you devote a large part of an entire episode to the strange behavior of Charlie Kirk's chief of staff, you are putting a target on the guy's back. You're inferring he has something to do with this, or something to do with some cover-up, or whatever it is you're inferring. You know what you're doing when you do that.
I am not going to be emotionally conditioned to believe that asking questions when we aren't getting any answers is the crime itself. The crime was when Charlie got shot in the neck. So
it's such an evil thing to put on someone. She can't be this stupid. She's being malicious. Look at all the intentional lying she's done. She cuts the video short of Tyler Robinson saying the word vehicle. She lies about the flights of the Egyptian planes. She says there's no evidence of Tyler shooting Charlie when he's the only person caught on video with a gun. She blamed Charlie's friends, blamed Charlie's wife, all without showing a single source. Weaponized her friendship with Charlie to go after them. Weaponized her viewers' religion by saying Charlie talked to her in a dream, or God sent her evidence in an email. People want there to be a more exciting answer to Charlie Kirk's murder.
this feels to me like a conspiracy. And am I emotionally invested?
That's the truth. That's what happened with JFK. They just want a more fucking, And even with all that stuff that came out, nothing's concrete.
And this, yes. Somebody said something to, you're unstable. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I have been destabilized by watching Charlie Kirk catch a bullet in his neck and then being
You're pretty wacky before that, if I remember correctly.
Gaslit and told nothing to see here. We've got people all around him that are telling little lies. I don't like this.
Like a secret global cabal killed him. Or maybe it's the boring answer, and Charlie's content pissed off a dude who had a trans girlfriend, and he shot Charlie at a school. School shootings happen all the time. In fact, a school shooting at Evergreen High School happened the same day Charlie was shot. Or maybe the Egyptian planes did that one too. I haven't heard Candace's opinion on that one yet. Her viewership kind of confuses me because they aren't even good conspiracies. She doesn't even have circumstantial level evidence for the things she says. Flat earthers have more evidence than she does. Candace needs to be ritually humiliated for what she's doing, and I will continue to do that in part 2. So subscribe to the channel, and thank you Aura for sponsoring this video. Shout out to the homies over on Patreon, Crimson Glass River.
You don't need to put in all the work. You just say whatever you want.
Shut up, Lynn. We got to hear the mega homies.
Yeah, they're the mega homies.
Christina Vina, Drinkobex, Necro Valley, Eddie Bizzle, Christopher H, Lucas If, Snoopy Poop 22, Amura Melbed.
I think he has fucking good taste in music.
Drew is sharing, Mustard Shirt Guy, and the mega homies.
This is Pink Guy.
Cyber Katie.
Is it what it is? Oh, I should listen to Pink Guy.
This is Pink Guy. Yeah, this is Joe. This is fucking Filthy Frank.
I know he
Joji.
loves. I know he loves Filthy Frank. Tommy, did you see that Vietnam is going to force YouTube to make skippable effort? Yes, I did. I think I'm done though. Oof. I think I'm done. I don't think I'm...
Dude, seeing his setup cracks me up because I always forget.
I always
forget that Willie uses a game. You know, he uses one setup to record and one setup to game.
Yeah,
because he has that blue.
Oh yeah,
no, it's terrible because he has his blue. He has his blue Yeti behind him because he'll like join calls or whatever and be like, "Hey, Tony." What are you telling me? And you're like, what, Willie? Why do you sound like fucking shit? Why aren't you trying to set up? Like, oh, I'm using my other one. I only record with that one. Like, what? That doesn't. Dude, that fucking cracks me up.
Buy a better mic, Willie. Come on.
No, that's for his recording setup, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like doing the news.
Nothing happened, guys.
No, plenty happened. I'd rather do it tomorrow. Probably nothing gonna happen.
Yeah, same as usual.
Yeah.
Melanin.
I gotta pick
in his skin.
You know that
my G.
You know, it's funny. I was listening to his father, Dusty Rhodes. And I know his father is the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's right. I am the American dream, right? And then I was like, he talked like kind of like a Southern black guy. That was like his whole thing. Like hard times. You Ric Flair, you don't know hard times. Hard times. But I was like, you know, I've never heard Dusty Rhodes interviewed like no kayfabe, right?
Shut up, stop everything. Disney replaced Kathleen Kennedy.
Yes and no. They did a tricky thing.
Damn you, Speedy Bird. You fucking liar.
Yes. Who did they replace her with? One's good and one's
Dave
bad.
Filoni.
And
Dave.
No.
Filoni.
It's a co-presidency. That's what I was told this morning.
What?
Yes, and it's somebody from the Lego Star Wars, and it's probably somebody who's aligned with her.
No, Lego Star Wars was good.
Well, maybe
I haven't played any of the recent ones.
No, I don't know.
The classic Lego Star Wars was legit.
Barely Dare, don't worry. We'll be here tomorrow. Lynn, you want to do it tomorrow? Or JFA tomorrow? You guys want to do it tomorrow?
I
we'll be here tomorrow.
Off. I'm done with my shit.
We're back. SFT's back. SFTB's back. We're back. We got melanin in our soul.
Oh, as the new co-president.
Yeah, well, like what's the fuck exactly?
Lin-Wen Brennan, who will take on executive.
If you would have told me it was just Filoni, that means he beat her.
No, wait. This is good, Tommy. This is good. This is good. Filoni will oversee all creative development, and Lin-Wen will take on the executive duties. So the creative ownership is
that means she can interfere though. She can interfere. She can say she had creative, but she can still interfere. So we still have her involved.
Yeah, but if his moves make more money, Tom, then she gets fucking.
I'm sorry, they fucking been cutting their dicks off for fucking better part of 10 years now with this woke shit.
Just wait.
Burst is onto something here. These co-things are not done. Like if they're not done on for nothing. They don't last.
The co means. Let's see whose ideas win better.
Yeah.
and then you pick.
Yeah, but that's a bad thing too. But then they start warring with each other. And you know the way
it's in their
you know
best
way
interest to work
Kennedy's
together to
you know the way the Kennedy faction wars, sexual harassment, all sorts of fucking drama backstage. You see in that thing?
No. This is different. This is different
you're telling yourself that.
No, because the only way either one of them stays and gets that spot is they make a good product.
First off, it's bad leadership to have fucking two. I mean, first of all, it's a bad environment to have two. There should be one guy, one executive. This fucking this three guys, two guys at the top it's just going to create a fucking clash. And if she's like a left-wing kook that's trying to get Kennedy's agenda in there, they're going to clash. But I will say this: there were strong rumors a couple years ago that he tried to walk out because of her. And one of the ways people tried to confirm it, one of the ways they try to confirm it, if you notice in season 3, the guys that, I don't know, Ray and Kylo Ren killed in that one scene when they killed the main bad guy, and they come down and they kill his character. So it's Kathleen Kennedy's character's killing his character. And then he disappeared. It was just her and Dave Filoni, right? So there were rumors that he went in there and said, I quit. And they said, please stay, if only in name. So maybe if...
Dude, I fucking hate Reddit so much. Reddit's a bunch of retards.
He probably wouldn't have taken the job. You could look at it this way. If he didn't think he was... If he was just going to get Kathleen Kennedy from a different woman. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good sign. But I don't think so. I think
it is. Dude, I fucking hate Reddit so much.
There's some leverage.
I mean,
now.
we got Andor with Kathleen at the helm. I want more mature stories like that from Star Wars. I feel like Dave wouldn't be the best for that. Blow your brains out with a large blaster.
Here's the thing: Andor's great.
Stargate is the best Star franchise.
Andor's amazing. All right, it didn't make any money, and nobody cared, except the critics and the hardcore Star Wars fans. And here's another problem with Andor. Okay. I liked Andor. It was a really great story. I think if you put it in any time zone, whether in the future or in the past, it would have been a great story, right? The fact that you put it in a shot, what do they call that? They when they switch a character out in video games, reskin. It's like you could have put any skin on that. It would have been a great story. It's an amazing story, right? The problem with the Andor is it didn't feel like Star Wars for a second because it felt like it was a spy thriller. You know, it was great. I liked it. In fact, I loved it. My kid liked it too. But
they're going to have George Lucas as executive chair for the creative development as well?
That's good.
There's no... Dude,
all right, that's... I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Fucking crazy.
That I didn't know.
So we're back then.
Yeah, but he's got to be...
Yeah, but he's executive chair.
How old is his daughter now? Because remember,
I made that up just now.
You fucking jerk off. You jerk off. You just...
Okay, buddy.
You're such a fucking... You fucking jerk.
Can't you just be a normal masochist? Come on.
He was so happy. You could see the twinkle in his eye.
I don't even like Star Wars. I was happy.
Awful. That was awful. That was the meanest thing you've ever done to me.
He about stood up. He was. So
I almost did.
Kill him one day. You're gonna give him a stroke like this one day.
Dude, I was so convinced. I'm about to start googling myself. I was really mine. I was there in the moment.
I was about to totally concede and say you're right.
I should have let you concede and then told you. I always end it too early. I'm too nice. I should have let you go for like a 5-minute rant about everything. And I should Tommy, that's not real.
Because I was gonna check because I know one of the reasons he sold the fucking thing is because he wanted because of his daughter. He wanted the best shit. I wanted to see how old she is now. George Lucas' daughter. Age.
Oh my god!
How old is she now?
Oh, she's like an adult now, and he can go back.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, she has
fucking toys.
He has two adults.
Tommy, she's 30.
No. She has a younger one with another woman. She has a young age
44 and 37. Tommy, that's what it says.
No, didn't he have another baby like recently, like in the last 10, 15 years?
No, doesn't look like it.
Oh, well then I guess
he has an adopted son.
His adopted son? Katie Lucas, born 1988. Yeah, she's been an adult when he said that. Oh, he also adopted Jet Lucas.
Oh wait, yeah.
How old's he?
Wait, no, and then Everest. Wait, right there, the third daughter. Wait, click that right there.
Everest, how old is she?
No, yeah, that.
Okay, buddy.
Surrogate in 2013. So 12?
Yeah, she's 12. Okay, yeah, he ain't coming back. That's what he wants to be. That's what he said. He wanted to be with. There she is.
13.
He wants to be with her. I don't
12
blame her.
right now.
Yeah, because like she said, he goes, I missed out on my other kids. I don't want to miss out on this one. I'm almost fucking dead. Like, I'm thinking, why would he come back? You know. Versus becoming the boy who cried wolf. He's fucked with Tom. Yeah, I'll keep falling for it.
Oh my god, really? This changes everything.
I know.
This changes everything.
How old is she?
Nah, never mind.
George Lucas is 81 years old. I really want to get over myself. I should have looked fucking. You know what? George Lucas is cooler than all of us because I heard him say something like, it's Star Wars kind of like an ex-girlfriend. You just got to kind of get over it. I'm over it. And I'm like, fuck. He probably is over it.
Well, it's easy to say that when you have all the money and everything. It's like, oh, the story part's the only part I got to disconnect from.
Yeah,
okay.
But what it really was, because it was 2013, he wanted to be with that little girl. And I understand that. He's an older man at the time in his late 60s. Like I don't know how much more time I could be done a year. I want to spend every waking moment with this child. Maybe make up for some other shit because I'm sure he worked like 16-hour days back in the day. You know what I mean? The other two.
I mean, dude, they ruined his story already. You'd have to like retcon so much shit.
Yeah, it's too late. It's too fucking late. I think
back to the hey guys, everything from beyond the prequels is gone. We're gonna restart.
Yeah, you gotta think too. Like he started the Star Wars, all the film stuff, and went around Hollywood to make Star Wars to begin with. Because he couldn't stand dealing with me in Hollywood. He did this all by himself. Literally took the huge chance, threatened to put himself in forever fucking debt to get this thing done. That's what visionaries tend to do. And if he was going to give that up, he was definitely ready to give it up then. It's done. I'm sure when the fucking first sucky movie came out, he was like, it's as good as it was. I mean, these are the evil Hollywood people that he hated. He hated them. And they got a hold of his shit. They probably he probably knew they were gonna fuck it up and doesn't give that much of a fuck to begin with.
It's a very common artist thing to not give a shit about your old work at some point. Then it's just something.
Is it? Yeah, but I figure Star Wars is so good.
I mean, at the very least, though, even though this guy may not be much better than her, they still have Jon Favreau now heavily involved with it.
That's true. And he can fight back. But I mean, Jon Favreau's no kid. Was he about 60 years? How much longer does he want to fight?
He's 59, but
he's 59. Yeah,
he's gonna be side by side with Dave now, so I think at least he'll have more power.
Look, I have no doubt in my mind that Jon Favreau loves Star Wars, is willing to do anything for it. I think he did it. I mean, Book of Boba Fett was I wonder if she got a hold of that. But they both him and Dave did a great job with The Mandalorian. I can't. I mean, I couldn't wait for that show to come out every week.
You know what gave me Mandalorian vibes? Not as good. Well, almost. Yeah. Have you seen any of the Fallout show?
No, I heard the first season's good. Is it good? I heard it's good.
Yeah, I don't like where season 2 is going.
Oh,
at
really?
The current rate.
But was it good though? Forget all that shit. Don't get in a debate.
I really like season 1.
Really?
I do not often
Okay, here's the thing.
things.
Here's
I
the thing. Here's the
actually
thing.
rewatch some of it.
I don't know if season 2 is quite as good, but here's the thing. I don't have all the nostalgia stuff like they do.
Yeah.
So like I'm just watching it. And
I never played the game.
But I see people. Yeah. So I think you could enjoy it. That's actually what got me into playing the games because I've put in probably like 20 fucking 40 hours within the last 2 weeks playing fucking Fallout 3.
Really?
After watching that, but yeah. But I think it's mainly just
probably
stuff
what I'll
like
do.
why do they have to make Mr. House a billion? Like why do they have to use Mr. House for like billionaire hate instead of how cool of a dude he is?
On things.
So what happened?
Like,
you enjoyed?
Don't know where it's going or anything.
Well, that's the thing. It's not exactly going the exact way they want. So it's like.
So
I
don't have any of that.
The car. Well, okay. Maybe
so what
because they want to tell us something with that.
So what happened? Like you saw the universe they were in, and you're like, "Oh, I want to try that." It's the best. Next closest thing is I can play the game. I want to see what like what it's like in that world.
So
sort of.
I had friends and stuff that were always into the games, but like with me, no knowledge of like the universe or anything. I just get plopped out in a fucking wasteland. It's like, why do I care? I don't care about any of this. Wandering around a fucking wasteland, like I had no investment. But like learning about like the factions and stuff from watching the show made me interested, and so I went back. I know I'm not going to play 1 or 2 because they're like top-down games and they're like from the 90s. I think the first one's made in like 97, so I'm not going to play them. So I just I just had ChatGPT summarize all of the lore and everything from those 2 games, so I had like a frame of reference for everything, and, like what the story is. And then I just started from 3, and I'm going to work my way through because New Vegas is like the best. 3 is good, and then 4 is like when it starts going downhill, and then stuff beyond that is like kind of eh.
Yeah. Well, Vault's a huge fan. I know that.
Yeah, so I started playing it. I got the itch from like, dude, I want to.
It's a good show.
It is a good show. It is a good show. I think if you're a fan of the game, maybe it's not exactly
adaptations. Like I've seen.
Yeah, for sure. I'd watch it right now with you, Tommy. I'm not even fucking kidding. I've shown like 3 people that have been watching it.
No, I'm happy. I'm getting more Stargate. Fuck your Star Wars shit. They're making more Stargate. Finally.
Stargate sucks. Ooh, MacGyver's in it.
No, it's the best Star franchise ever.
MacGyver. I'd rather watch MacGyver.
Fuck you. I blow you up with C4.
It is. Stargate's stupid.
But yeah, no, it's good. Like, and then watching the show is really interesting. And like just kind of seeing where it's going. Like now it's gonna take a fucking crazy turn now. So I'm waiting. Actually, the episode comes out tonight at midnight. I'll probably watch it.
All right, I might check it out. If you said it was good, I'll probably check it out. If you're that into it, because
I've enjoyed it. It's a space like futuristic western. I love that shit. Like Mandalorian. I really watch that.
But I don't know. It's like how what's the odds of it not being woke? You know, and I'm just getting my intelligence assaulted. You know what I mean?
I will say I don't get that vibe from it to me.
No.
But the only thing that that people kind of complain.
Look what Optimus wrote.
I know.
Star Trek for me is like hating Star Wars. I know what you mean. Yeah. Hey, I watched Wrath of Khan with Tommy and my wife over the holiday. That movie's still good. Star Trek's still pretty good.
Yeah, I don't feel like any woke stuff is crammed into the show, Tommy. The only thing that I think, like, at least that I've seen, I actively don't look for feedback on this thing because Fallout community, same thing. People fucking complain, and they're the worst because they're like balls deep into like 10,000 hours into the game, so they know every little thing about it. So the show will never meet their expectations ever.
I might do what you did. Yeah. I might do what you did.
Yeah,
like top 10.
I haven't really played the Fallout games. That's arguably better.
Okay.
Here's the thing is though, I think having some of the basic Fallout information is kind of helpful, or else you kind of don't learn about some stuff until later. Because I was watching it with my family too, so like they'd be like, I don't really understand. Like it's kind of like doesn't really tie together. I'm like, well, unless you know all the other stuff, it kind of it'll tie it up for you like towards the end of the first season, but it doesn't do it right off the rip.
Okay, everybody over 10. Nesquik, go bag. Blue Jacket B. Blue Jacket B, not your typical Mom Taylor D. Final Flash, Ghost Gaming, Gmail, Picklington, Yeenie, Will Dillon, Neon Adamus, and no, well, actually, he got a free read because he wasn't under there. Fuck it.
Damn it.
Yeah. Don't you dare leave me. Leave you what? What do you mean?
We're going live on Kick with Fallout 3. You ready?
No, we're not ready. I don't know what I'm doing.
Dude, if I had to help you mod that game, I might fucking kill myself. It took me like 3-4 hours to set that shit up myself. I had ChatGPT help me set it up, and it actually worked. But there's so many programs, it's fucking AIDS.
Yeah.
How old is that game?
But now that I have it set up, though, I can use it for New Vegas and 4 and stuff. No problem. It's just setting it all up. What was your question?
Is that difficult to play? It's not on Steam? Or
it's just that these games are so popular and you have to do it in a specific way so the game doesn't break. There's an application called Loot that automatically sorts your mods into a way that executes so the game doesn't break. So it puts it in an optimized loading position so they don't fucking crash. Yeah. And then you have to have like the mod organizer. It's just a bunch of little shit. And then if you use the Loot,
and then does a lot of mods.
It sounds like the type of game that I would do. I got it working, and I'll never play it.
Yes,
and then
yes, that's how everyone does it.
It's actually I only did vanilla plus and modern mods, Tommy. So I did like simple mods just so I can play the actual game and experience the game. It really wasn't that bad. It was pretty easy.
I probably could.
It was even fucking Cyberpunk for me.
But is it one of those things where I'll be like, but I could have that mod, and then I could have that mod, and it just overcomplicates it, right?
I've slowly added a couple more, but they're just like texture mods, like to HD texture stuff. But no, I don't think so. You don't need it. I just wanted the stuff so the game doesn't crash. I don't fall through the fucking map. Like stupid shit doesn't happen.
Okay.
And then I want to be able to sprint because I'm in 2026 and I don't want to fucking walk around the map like a retard. Like I put very basic stuff in there, like nothing too crazy.
All right, everybody. You have a good one. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. And check me out on Volcom Cafe as well as here.